Hello everyone, welcome back. Obviously, as the title says, we are doing a vacation home for Tex. He showed up on my Paradise Planning Beach. It was between him, Eugene, and there was somebody else on there that is escaping me right now. But I think I might go back and do one of their houses at some point in the near future and have it come out later, because the villagers that are on the beach do change out occasionally. I was almost going to call them characters or players. They're villagers. I've been playing too many other games, mainly The Sims, and there are no villagers in The Sims. But we are doing Texas Vacation Home. Again, I could have probably just done my own prompt with the items suggested by him, because then we would have been able to change the name. Some of these names that they chose are weird, and I'm wondering if it's a translation thing, because as you guys know, this is originally a Japanese game, and it had to be translated and I believe localized into several different languages. Obviously, I'm playing in English because I'm a native English speaker. So I don't know if the weird naming mechanic is just actual translation, literally from Japanese to English, or I don't know. I'm not a linguistics person. I have an English degree. In case you guys forgot or didn't know, I have a Bachelor of Arts in English and Communications. When I was in college, I had this naive dream of being a writer and writing a book and publishing it. And while I have worked on several books in my spare time, none of them are ready for publishing because I've been doing other stuff that is taking my time away from writing, mainly this and just other things in general. Half the issue is that I don't have a lot of inspiration sometimes when it comes to writing. Of course, I just started to record the audio for this and I hear lawnmowers outside, so hopefully you guys can't hear that. I probably in hindsight should have majored in communications instead of English, because I feel like there's more job opportunities. You could go into digital marketing and advertising. I took a writing for visual media course, which I loved. It was part of my communications minor, and we obviously consumed a lot of pop culture in that course. Literally our assignment leading up to starting the course, I remember he had sent an email, the professor, and he was like, your assignment is to play video games and watch movies and watch TV, consume content. And our final project was to pitch a screenplay, either act one of a screenplay or a short screenplay, a short movie, whatever, to the class. It was pitch day, and the class was acting as people who would buy our movie to produce it. I still have the script for the screenplay that I wrote. I also had turned it into a book kind of, or part of a story, but I didn't really like the idea, or I don't anymore. At the time I did. I don't know. I love writing. I just don't do it as much. And I love reading. And I downloaded a book from Libby recently, The Distance Between Us. I haven't started it yet. I'm also waiting for the last book in the Unwind series to be available for me to borrow from Libby. Somebody else has it. They're, borrowing it, and it said that it should be available for me in 2 weeks. So I think that hopefully, roughly about the time this video goes out, it will be available, because it said that a week and a half ago. I've been talking about a whole lot of nothing. I went out with my cousin last weekend, and I had probably the best curry in my life as of recent. We went to a local Thai restaurant. She got Penang curry. I got Masman curry. It was so good. Obviously, it came with white rice. I love how a lot of the curry bases are coconut milk based or coconut based. I've talked before about how I don't really like coconut flavored things, but I think that my issue is I don't really like shredded coconut, the texture of shredded coconut. If something is coconut flavored, I will happily consume it, and that's fine, as long as it's not super overpowering. But I'm not really a fan of shredded coconut, and I'm sure that's just a texture thing. With all the penguins, of course, though, we had to have his plot be on an icy igloo iceberg tundra in the cold area. I wish there were more snowy plots, but I mean, this is Nintendo. Don't get me wrong. I mean, of course, I love this game. I've talked about how it has a special place in my heart, and I am still enjoying doing the Happy Home Paradise DLC, especially because I did take a little bit of a break from it, so it doesn't seem as repetitive. But I do feel like they missed the mark on some things. There could have been more quality of life improvements. We are going to get another Animal Crossing. It's just a matter of when. I am picturing that we'll probably get an announcement for it sometime next year in 2026. It would have made sense for them to announce it at the September Direct, but we did have some other cozy games announced, and the Animal Crossing announcement would have eclipsed everything. Anyway, though, we are done here as usual. We got 40,000 Poke for our work. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave any comments, feedback, and suggestions down below. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.